that's the foundational work, because 7 habits of highly effective people. It's not of highly effective leaders, of people, of everyone.
Give an overview of your dad, Stephen R. Covey's books and the thought process that went behind that.
Yeah. Well, his kind of foundational book is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And that was kind of looking at, it came about from studying the wisdom literature in the United States when he was doing his doctorate. And he noticed that over the first, this was back in 1976. So it was a 200-year bicentennial study of wisdom literature in the United States. And he noticed that the first 150 years, the primary focus had been more on character and on the work ethic and perseverance and grit and integrity and fairness and courage and like kind of character things. But then he began to see a discernible shift in the literature, a little bit more towards what he called the personality ethic, and more techniques versus principles and other things. He saw this shift, and the 7 habits kind of was born out of that, seeing that the original subtitle for the 7 habits was restoring the character ethic, kind of getting this back to the roots. And so those 7 habits are foundational habits based upon principles. Habit one, be proactive. And that's the principle of responsibility, that we are responsible. And for ourselves, for our lives, for our situations, we're all influenced by the environment and by other people's decisions, and that influences us heavily. But ultimately, the principle is responsibility and accountability and ownership and stewardship. And so habit one, it's phrased as a verb: be proactive, not reactive. And habit two, begin within the mind. Habit three, put first things first. So the whole idea there is you become independent. You go from dependence to independence. And habits 4, 5, and 6 have you go from independence to interdependence. And habit 7 is what renews it, the renewal. And so that's the foundational work, because 7 habits of highly effective people. It's not of highly effective leaders, of people, of everyone.